a beginning. Keeping together is a progress. Working together is a success. Good afternoon to all dignitaries, guests and friends of floor in our hospital. We are so thankful to so many of minds, hearts and hands who have been with us every step of the way so that this day would be finally come. Reaching a major milestone like this can only be achieved through incredible teamwork and the generous contribution of many of our friends and well-wishers. The most awaited occasion is finally here. I am much delighted to invite our friends Mr. Anjo, Joldersma and the team who have come far away from Netherlands and Reverend Bishop Chacko, the president of our hospital, to inaugurate this new floor by cutting the ribbon.
Oops. Cut and let us
I request all of you to move ahead for lighting of the lamp.
Dream doesn't become reality through magic. It takes sweat, determination and hard work. A very good afternoon and a warm welcome to all of you present here. It's my privilege. Today is the red letter day in the history of St. Francis Hospital and to give a cordial welcome to all of you gathered here. His Excellency, Reverend Bishop Chacko, the President of St. Francis Hospital and Research Center. Despite your busy pastoral activities in the Diocese, you make sure that you find some time for the welfare of the hospital. We appreciate your paternal guidance and encouragement towards all of us. Welcome you, Bishop Connie. A long-awaited desire has been fulfilled today with the presence of our dear friend and his team. The man behind this hospital and the College of Nursing is none other than Mr. Anjo Joldersma. He is the former CEO of the Camp Group BV from Isabel. Currently, he is the Director of Investment Company Maciol Invest BV. Mr. Anjo has been associated with us for the last 20 years. Thank you for gracing this occasion by your presence. May I now request Sister Philo, the OT in charge, to welcome Mr. Anjo with a garland. Thank you, sister. Mr. Joldersma, the son of Anjo Joldersma, Director of Investment Company Maciol Invest BV, who follows the footsteps of his father Anjo and is passionately associated with the philanthropic activities. Presently, he is the president of Joldersma and shouldering the responsibility of his father. May I now request Mr. Nitin, the PRO of our hospital, to welcome Anne with a garland. Thank you, Nitin. Mr. Hans Scholten, CFO of the Camp Group BV based in Westwell. He is a person very enthusiastic and generous enough to give something back to the society. He supports Gianda Funds and its humanitarian service. I request Sister Stella, the nurse supervisor, to welcome Mr. Hans with a garland. Thank you, sister. Mr. Veno Maxlack, owner of Office Supporting Investment and Charity Activities. He is looking after financial aspects of the gender funds and keeping track of the happenings where the fund is being invested. May I request Mr. Joseph, the cardiac coordinator, to welcome Mr. Benno with a Thank you, sir. Dear friend Anjo and team, your ardent service have made a difference to a larger community for a greater good, in particular to our own hospital. We are indeed delighted that you have graciously consented to be here for the inauguration ceremony. Your charisma adds beauty to this eve. On this special occasion, I too extend a warm welcome to the eminent masterminds of our hospital, Reverend Father Lucas Isidore, the Director, Father Janesh, the Assistant Director, Sister Dr. Monica D'Souza, the Administrator, Dr. Shivaram, the Medical Director, all the doctors, department heads, members of St. Francis family. You possess a rich experience of creating a healthy world, bringing health and happiness. Salute you for commitment for the cause of preserving life, and we welcome you to this yet another milestone in the chapter of our hospital. I do take this opportunity to welcome Professor Dr. Blessy Anthony, Principal, College of Nursing, Vice Principal Professor Dr. Dovin Das, and all the students, faculty members for this occasion. Welcome you all. Dear governing body members, provincials, fathers and sisters, your presence is our joy. It is with a delightful heart that I welcome all of you for this joyous event. Once again, with an exceptional joy that I welcome all of you to this treasured moment of glory in the combined efforts of many. So here we are all together as a family to mark another landmark of success in the history of St. Francis Hospital and Research Center. May the Lord's cup of blessing retain its overflowing flow on us this noon. Once again, I bid you all a pleasant welcome. Thank you.
Thank you, sister, for that very, very sincere, warm welcome address. The role of a good leader is not to give greatness to human beings, but to help them extract the greatness they already have inside them. May I invite our director, Father Lucas Isidore, for sharing with us regarding the concept of our hospital.
Dear Bishop Swami, Anjo, Joldersma, Hans, Benno, and fathers, sisters, staff, friends, good afternoon. One of the frequent questions I've been asked, how come that you built this hospital? My spontaneous answer had been, I do not know, as I am ignorant of the nitty-gritty of medical ministry. But today, I answer the same question with clarity, magnanimity, with a sense of responsibility. No doubt, the hospital we have today is because of Anjo, Joldersma and Heng Weinbrach, who own an organization named Gender Funds. They triggered my inner desire to have this hospital in Indore. In 2011, when Anjo, Heng and Bernard visited St. Norbert School, hostel and parish, they asked me, what is next? Without simplicity and ignorance, I proposed of having a medical center in Indore. Therefore, a networking of minds, hearts, hands began and persisted till the realization of this dream hospital and a nursing college. From 2011 till date, Anjo and Heng have been with this mission as friends, partners, well-wishers, at times leading from the front. Together, we went through and still going through the complexities, complications and inconveniences in advancing this hospital with needed upgradation. Two things, one operational and other personal, happened to me. From the operational point of view, today I see the hospital as a miracle in front of me. The single desire, the spark to begin this ministry caught the fire. I consider it a sheer grace of God bringing people of goodwill to participate and to partner in the realization of this hospital. Initially, I had the idea that so many will be, initially I had the least idea that so many will be part of this venture. Therefore, the lesson is when we are willing to engage ourselves in a meaningful way, giving dignity to humanity, the people of good will be on our side to carry it forward. You then become an instrument in the hands of God. From the very personal point of view, something happened to me as a person and a priest on account of this hospital. This ministry humbled me to realize that however great I may be, until and unless I own up the insufficiency within myself, the miracle may not happen in my life. Through this institution, God led me to go on my knee with a deep sense of gratitude for the splendid blessing received from the people of goodwill. I acknowledge with gratitude our Bishop Chacko and our diocese for having given me the freedom to set up this hospital and the nursing college. The people of goodwill, Anjo, Hein, Bernard, members of Gianna France, Hedwig and Walter from Germany, Rita and Hans from Germany, Zion from Netherlands, Swijnenberg from Netherlands, Anneke from the Netherlands, Medical Mumbai from Netherlands, Missio Church in Need from Germany, Propaganda Fide from Rome, Solidarity with India, Germany. I thank our architect Madhuri and engineer Deepak Shah for passionately involving themselves to set up this hospital. My gratitude to our auditor Subramaniam Swami. Of course, our religious congregations, the Holy Spirit sisters who assisted in the preparation of the ground and in the planting, while everyone watering the seed of medical mission on a day-to-day basis, refreshing it anew from time to time to make it grow and prosper for this future. Happy to state that all stayed until now with enthusiasm and energy. We witness a miracle of synergy in action. Before I conclude, I reiterate my deepest sense of sentiment of gratitude to dear Anjo, Heng and members of the Gender Fund for being here for us, for our hospital from its very inception. You journeyed with us, believed in us, and stood by us during the most challenging time, ensuring that everything moved on seamlessly and thus helped this dream to take a shape for ages and years to follow. Your name is embossed on the structure and soul of the hospital, and as you continue to do so as a friends, partners and persons of goodwill. We are humbled to say that with your generous support, this institution stands today not as a center for world-class medical care, but also a beacon of hope for many. In gratitude to our Saint Francis of Assisi, I wind up by recalling his own words. Start by doing what is necessary. Then do what is possible. Suddenly, you are doing the impossible. Thank you. God bless us all.
Thank you very much, Father, for inspiring us with your deep insights. Hospitals matter to people and often mark central points in their lives. With this background, I welcome our administrator, Dr. Sister Monica D'Souza, to brief us with the social impact of our hospital.
And especially our guests from Netherlands and Bishop Song. 12 years ago, in 2011, this place where we are sitting today was only a dream, an empty field, a place which awaited the miracle. Thanks to Father Lucas, who dreamed big, who made it happen with few hands initially, quite unsure of our steps, and then 1,000 hands put together to provide quality healthcare with affordable costs for the people of Indore, Jhabua, Khandwa and other parts. Today, for all of us, it's a proud moment as we inaugurated the 4th floor of St. Francis Hospital and Research Center, adding more space for the patients, staff, doctors and technology. Today, I feel proud to say that the dream has been realized. Empty spaces are filled with patients and caretakers and well-wishers. The dreaming was worth. It was worth it because we were able to impart quality healthcare to around 112,425 OPD patients, 10,590 IPD patients from the inception of our hospital. Nearly 8,000 dialysis patients were benefited with minimum charges or no charges at all in our hospital. The OPD charges are bare minimum in our place, while other places to visit a doctor it would cost more than 500 rupees at a time. We charge only rupees 200. This subsidization is also our indirect contribution to the society. The year 2020 and 2021 were exclusively dedicated for the COVID pandemic. Our hospital could contribute in a great measure to the society by opening our doors to the COVID patients, and most of the hospitals didn't dare to keep them open. We treated in total 769 COVID-infected patients in this hospital. The CT machine was installed just before the COVID pandemic, and it was utilized to the optimum to diagnose the COVID patients among all other patients. We also enabled ourselves to treat the government-funded patients at our facility with bare minimum refund from the government. The hospital is an earning source of income to almost 200 plus families by creating employment as well as educational aid when necessary. Immediately after 1 year of the inauguration of the hospital, we seriously gave thought to opening a nursing college, and very soon it became a reality, and at present 248 students are being educated. We are giving 60 nurses to the society every year. Thousands of people from the villages in the periphery who would not have had the opportunity otherwise to get quality treatment benefited from this hospital. Even the transport for such patients was taken care of. The hospital being a multi-speciality in nature, patients get integrated treatment under one roof for all types of health problems. The hospital is committed to serving the society with ethical and moral principles, human dignity as its focus rather than commercialization of the hospital services. The hospital is not limited to the campus, but also has moved to the remote villages through collaborative activities of volunteers and religious fathers and sisters. The hospital renders both preventive and curative health to patients of these adapted villages. Last but not the least, this hospital also has a very unique feature. 33 religious sisters from 17 different congregations who are of different cultures, different traditions, different languages, different personalities come together here as leaders for one greater cause, to live and proclaim the vision of this hospital, care with love. All these and many more things were possible, are possible, will be possible because someone dreamed of it. Someone joined hands to make it reality. Many others helped spiritually, boosting our morale. An organization like yours helped us financially to achieve our dreams. We are grateful for the impact that you have made in the lives of thousands and the impact that you would make to the lives of millions through your organization Gender Fund in the coming years. We bow in gratitude. Thank you.
Thank you, Reverend Sister, for throwing light on the social impact that our hospital has made to the people from far and wide. Now, I would like to call upon Dr. Shivaram, our Medical Director, to inspire us with his message.
Respected Bishop, honorable guests from Netherlands, it's a big and a great honor for me to be standing here on the occasion of the inauguration of the 4th floor. I'm going to keep it short. Sister said about 12 years back, this was a barren land. I joined a bit late in that project. For me, it was about 6 years back when one of my family friends introduced me to Father Lucas. That was a Sunday, I remember. And this hospital was just probably at the plinth level or probably at the 1st floor level. I was just wondering how far this project can go, and for the simple reason that this town is used to a bit of comforts and they are not very used to taking pains. They would always complain that this is a far off place. I was just wondering that how far this project would take off. But today here we are after 6 years, 7 years of start of this hospital, that we are a force to reckon with in the town. And the credit for this success, the list is a bit too long, but if I were to name a few people, it would obviously be Father Lucas, Sister Monica, respected Bishop. All those I have seen with my own eyes, the efforts that they have put in day and night, and the team that they built up during this period. And the best demonstration of that teamwork was during the period of COVID, when all of us came together and worked to heal those patients who needed the help the most at that time. So once again, I thank all the benefactors of this hospital, and we look forward for more help from your hand to take this institute to a higher level. Thank you so much. Thank you.
Thank you, sir, for your genuine sharing and motivational message. If your actions inspire others to dream more, learn more, do more, and become more, you are a leader. I feel privileged to invite our President, Reverend Bishop Chacko, to bless us with his message.
Dear Anjo, Young, and all our friends from Netherlands, Father Lucas, Sister Monica, Bessie, Shivram, Father Janish, and all sisters, friends. those who are sitting here, does anybody want to be sick? If anybody wants to be sick, please raise your hand. Nobody wants to be sick. Is there anybody who was not sick so far in your life? Nobody. So, though we do not want to be sick, our majburi, our weakness is this, that we become sick. And therefore we need hospitals, we need doctors, we need nurses. At all times and in all places, we need the services of the health professionals. And that's why we have St. Francis Hospital. Of course, there are so many hospitals in Indore. This is not the only hospital. There are so many hospitals before we started. But we started this hospital because we had a vision that quality health service should be available also to the poor. That we thought is not taking place, and so we thought this is a service that we need to provide to the poor. And we are coming here with all these facilities. People may wonder, can poor people come here? How many poor people come here? He is known to Father Lucas, Sister Monica, because so many people are coming here with my recommendation, I know. Besides that, I know there will be so many others. Another aspect of caring for the poor is the government insurance program for the poor people. And many hospitals are not willing to entertain this government insurance program because the government doesn't pay much. They pay, but they don't pay much. And our hospital is giving this service, Ayushman. This is a boon for the poor, especially for those who are seriously sick with heart problems, kidney problems, and any other cancer problems. These are all beyond the means of poor people. And St. Francis is caring with love, because so many of our sisters, as just Monica said, are here. Their heart is full of love, and anybody who comes here are cured because of their caring love. Thank you all sisters who are doing this great service from the beginning of this hospital. And you have been our partners. Thank you. Thank you for being with us in this journey of serving and curing the poor and those who are waiting for healing. St. Francis was a great person of the poor, and that's why this hospital is named after St. Francis. St. Francis is a patron of Europe, and he has been loved by all people, so much so that his prayer for peace is adopted by Rotary Club all over the world, the prayer for peace. So on this day of the inauguration of this 4th floor, I congratulate all of you, thank you, and thank all of you who are here as partners in this healing mission. And I wish that we continue to grow to the best of our means, so that we can continue to heal the people around. As Sister Monica said, during COVID days, we found how our services were accepted and was of great timely help for all people, not only of Indore but all the neighboring areas. And I am sure in pandemic or out of pandemic, we will be at the service of those who are suffering, those who are poor, and those who need healing. May God bless all of us, and may we continue to grow. Thank you.
Thank you, Bishop Swami, for your kind words of appreciation. While it's obvious that we all are happy to have Mr. Anjo and the team with us, we too are excited to listen to him. Now I call upon Mr. Anjo, our special guest, to share his thoughts with us. Over to you, sir.
What more can I say after these nice speeches from the bishop, from Lucas, from the doctor, from, I know you as Monica. More than I'm very honored, we are very honored to be here, and we congratulate you, of course, with the realization of the 4th floor. Now, my stay here is full of surprises. I'll tell you a few. I was told about an hour ago that I have to have a speech. Nobody told me that before, so Lucas is a man of surprises. He said to me, you have to do a speech. That was surprise number 1. Surprise number 2 is, and that's interesting, while after the blessing, you were singing a song which I know as a Dutchman also, and in my language it's called Stromen van Zegen. God sent us streams of blessings. So I found a great song and I had a great opportunity that I could sing it. I don't sing very well, but I did it anyway. Yeah, no, I'm not going to repeat the song. No. She was asking me. Part 3, Lucas, Father Lucas, surprised me all his life. Many of the speakers before me have told me about the dream. That's where it all started for me. But there comes something in advance of that. Lucas, I met you in 2011 indeed in the St. Norbert school, and I said to you, well, after finishing this school, Lucas, what's next? What's next? And he said, I have a dream. He told me his dream, and it took my business partner, Henk van Braak, and myself a little more than 10 minutes to decide we follow you. We try to make your dream possible. And there it started. And it's the third surprise which I have is I came here, I've been here during construction, I came here and I see the wonderful results, not only the building is stone, great compliments for the architect, it's a very good building, but more important is the people, you who run this hospital, from somebody in the entrance till the highest level of doctors, all the nurses, all the people here, you make this hospital, and as the bishop said already, I was inspired by Lucas because he wanted to make a special hospital, and I believe that you're going on this special hospital. So my last words are, if we have achieved that, Lucas, what's next?
Thank you, Mr. Anjo, for your valuable message. Dear friends, your thoughtfulness and generous contribution towards our hospital is highly commendable. As an expression of gratitude and love, we would like to present to you a memento. May I request Bishop Swami to present a memento to Mr. Anjo. Cultivate the habit of being grateful for every good thing that comes to you and give thanks continuously. And because all things have contributed to our advancement, we should include all things in our gratitude. Let me invite our Assistant Director, Father Jerish, to deliver the vote of thanks.
I'm also extremely happy to inaugurate today's evening by saying good evening to all. What feels like the end is often the beginning of something. Yes, we are in the end of this inaugural event to begin, to continue, and to enrich our hospital vision, care with love. William, a motivational writer, once said, feeling gratitude and not expressing it is like wrapping a present and not giving it. Here I deem it as a great honor and privilege to give remarks and extending the word of thanks on this memorable occasion. The Gospel of St. John, chapter 14, verse 12 says, where Jesus says, "The one who believes in me will also do the great works that I do, and in fact will do greater works than these." We believe in him, and as a result, we are witnessing the great work as we see in front of us. At this convivial time, it is good to recollect all the good works that Almighty God has done to us, and it is an art even to praise and thank God for all his blessings. It is my joy to express my heartfelt gratitude to our dear Bishop Chacko for his valuable presence and extending his spiritual helps in the form of prayers and blessings upon us on this building. Dear Bishop, you are part of our hospital family. Kindly bless us and pray for us in your daily prayer. A successful team is a group of many hands, but of one mind. It is true, and we are witnessing a successful team today, which worked for us to bring the dream to come true. I am extremely happy to thank our prominent personalities, Anjo, Anne, Beno, and Hans. I hope I sound well with the names, for their presence and their eminent words. Once again, we thank you for your financial support and well wishes. On behalf of our bishop, priest, religious, and the entire fraternity of this institution, I extend my heartfelt thanks to this successful team, especially those who are present here. The successful person always has two things on his lips: silence and smile. Smile to solve the problems and silence to avoid the problems. This we see in the life of our director, Father Lucas. On this occasion also I thank him for his great service and ministry which he is extending towards poor and the needy. I also extend my gratitude to Sister Monica, Sister Jacqueline, Dr. Shivaram, Blessy Man, and all the in-charges for their selfless service and timely help to the patients, staffs, and the students. Special thanks to Sister Stella and team for the decoration, Mr. Pawan and team for IT and online broadcast, Mr. Rajesh and team for all the arrangement to have a successful event today. Thanks to everyone for being part of this institution and contributing for the welfare of the society. Let us be addicted to become the best version of our life. Thank you.
Thank you, Father Janish. Always believe that something special awaits you each day. All you need is to recognize it and make the most of it. Have a positive attitude for the rest of the days. Thank you once again and wishing you all a very fruitful evening ahead. You all are invited to move to the school auditorium for the lamplighting ceremony of our first year nursing students. Thank you.